What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sion, and this is a little bit, I guess you could say, of a confessional video. Y'all, it has been a long week. I am so glad tomorrow is Friday. Today is day 355 of my weight loss journey, and I have been massively depressed all week, and I really didn't know why I wasn't really feeling being on a weight loss journey. Yesterday, all I wanted was a perm and a cake in no particular order. But yesterday was probably like the worst I've had in my journey for my natural hair and for my weight loss. My hair was being a redheaded stepchild. It would not cooperate with me in the least. I could not do anything. And I really just want to dive head first into the nearest, biggest, most chocolatiest, most icing filled cake that I could find. Thankfully, I didn't do that. I actually came home and worked out my frustrations, and I felt a little bit better after that, but I was still, it's not even necessarily about the weight loss aspect at this point, it's my mindset. Over the past year, I have managed to lose roughly about 80 to 100 pounds. I say about 80 to 100 pounds because I have managed to gain and lose the same 50 pounds for the past like 3 to 4 months, and it's really starting to get on my nerves. And soon I'll be reaching 1 year in my anniversary of my weight loss journey, and I really felt like I had not accomplished anything. Like, my goal a year ago was to be at my goal weight of 199, and I'm not there, and that's really pissing me off. Not necessarily with it's making me really mad at myself, because it's like at this point, it's like I can count back to every cheat day I've had, every off meal I had, every time I decided not to work out, every time I decided to have margaritas with girls instead of hitting the gym, things like that. It's like all those things are compounding onto one, and it's like I don't want to do this anymore. Like, if it's gonna take me another year to reach my goal healthily, that's 2 years, and it's tedious. So yesterday I was like, F it. Like, seriously, I'm just flat out done. I don't want to do this anymore. I am not happy. I'm tired of being hungry. I'm tired of being tired, tired of being sore, tired of pushing play. I just want to be done with it. Took a minute, or a couple of minutes, or a couple of hours to myself yesterday and today. Wasn't able to get any work done because I actually had to sit down and think, and I had to think hard. This journey is not easy by any means, and this last month, like, really, I've had more down days and off days, and I think it's kind of like with my wedding getting so close, it's like things are really, I guess I'm more emotional, more sensitive to things. So yeah, overreacting a couple of things. And another thing with that is, I think I became a bit of a DVD junkie along the way, and I've got a lot of DVDs that I do not use now, like the Insanity program. I use them auxiliary here and there when I feel like it. I use Junior Michaels maybe like 2 days a week. I use TurboFile when I'm in the mood to punch something. I use Tybo, things like that. So at this point in my journey, I'm going to stop pressing play. I am going to break it all the way back down to old school. I'm going back to the very beginning of my journey and going back to what worked for me then. Not dieting, not getting caught up on being, well, I'm doing G Michael's Body Revolution, or I'm doing Turbo Jam, I'm doing Turbo Fire. I'm not getting caught up in that anymore, because that's like seriously derailed myself, and it makes me feel so disappointed in myself when I can't complete it. So yeah, gotta step back, and I had to reassess and kind of go like, okay, this is not easy, but I have to get to my goal. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to lose the rest of this weight. Now, thankfully, I am at a healthier place, way healthier place than I was last year. I'm no longer pre-diabetic. My numbers are normal. Blood pressure's in the normal ranges. It kind of fluctuates, probably because I've been eating like shit the last couple of days. So yeah, but I'm not juicing. I'm not. I may do a juice drink a day, like a green smoothie or something like that, just to get my vegetables in. But I'm not doing a detox. I'm not juicing. I'm not doing all protein. I'm not doing anything crazy to my body. I'm going to go back to old school, breaking out a pen and a journal, my jump rope, and living my life. Basically, I know how many calories I need to burn on a regular basis. I know how many calories I need to cut back. So That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go low carb. I'm not gonna go high protein. I'm not gonna say, well, I can't have the fruits after 3 p.m. I've done it. It works. But at this point in my journey, it makes me obsessive and it absolutely drives me crazy. So I can't keep doing that to myself because I get to the point that I feel really disappointed and I get really depressed. So I can't keep doing it to myself. I can't. Thankfully, he's really supportive about this. So basically, I'm going to be just writing my journal, logging to my fitness style, logging my foods, probably pushing my calories, which is kind of like a scary thing, pushing my calories back up to like 1800 or between 1600 and 1800, which is kind of scary for me because I've always tried to maintain like between 1000 to like 1300 calories. So that's going to be a new factor. I'm not going to be cutting out carbs, so kind of adding oatmeal back in, adding whole grains back in, like the Arnold Thin, sweet pita bread, things like that. Brown rice will be back. I'm gonna do how I started off doing this before I got caught up in everything, jumped on every bandwagon, and it was like, gotta lose weight fast, gotta lose weight fast. No, not doing that to myself anymore. Now with my plan, when I first started off, it's a little bit hard because I'm not as high as weight. I don't weigh as much as I did back then, so it doesn't come off quite as quickly. But my goal is to healthily lose the 3 pounds a week. Now that's totally doable. Like when I work my butt off, and that's what I'm doing is work my butt off, is basically I burn between 500 to 1,000 calories a day, like between an hour to an hour and a half. And since I'm going back to doing jump rope and stepping and stuff like that, that's no problem. So it's going to be to cut my calories back to an acceptable range, keep a detailed food. I had to feed him anyways to finish up the video. Basically it is to, like, he got me a nice weighted jump rope, surface one I used to have. Picked me up a cute little journal to write in. It's not like any type of diet journal, just a regular notebook that I can write in every day, from what I do to my hair to basically how my journey is going. And logging on my fitness pal. That's it. Because like I said, getting on and having so many programs that are accessible, it's like it's so easy to get caught up with what you're supposed to maintain and what you're supposed to do, and this it's just too much for me right now. So back to basics basically. That's my confessional, y'all. So if you don't see me doing quite as many things, that's gonna be why, because I've got to do what's right for my body. I've got to get my mindset right for this, because losing it is half the battle. The biggest part is maintaining. So I've got to give myself the right tools to be able to do this for the rest of my life, not just until I hit my goal weight. So that's all for now, y'all. I will see y'all next time. As always, stay sweet and blessed.